Can you please introduce yourself and the organization you work for?
Okay, I am Mohamed Tijan Conte. I am the Human Resource Manager for Masanga Hospital Rehabilitation Project.
Great. And your participation in this training so far, what are some of the new ideas you've acquired from 3 days of taking part in this training?
Before I answer that question, I want to thank you guys for coming to help us, because this has been a very successful training so far. One of the things I learned is the aspect of local fundraising, which is a key factor within our organization. I learned that we have a lot of donors locally and in which we're able to tap from. So you open my mind in learning who are these donors. Like most of the times we forget about the individuals and looking into the fact of bigger donors in which individuals can create a very great part, especially diasporas and people who wants to give. And another thing I learned today, was that of the message. Every organization in your fundraising aspect, you need to create a clear message, and that message has to be so specific, and it has to go with the interest of the organization in which you, or the donor in which you focus to learn from. And more especially, I learned very lot about the communication aspect, because communication is key. The manner in which you communicate to the donor, the manner in which you present your topics or your plans to the donor could be very, very essential for you to get more and more funds.
And based on these wonderful lessons that you've learned, how do you intend to apply them in your organization, in terms of mobilizing resources locally?
Presently, we've got an eye-opener, I and my colleagues who came from Masanga to represent the project here. We are presently working on a new project. So presently, I believe before we leave here, we'll definitely push a new project in which we'll make sure that we have funds and promote it. And secondly, we are going to form a formidable fundraising team, which has not been existent in our project, local fundraising team, and we'll work together trying to identify more projects and try to make sure that at least every year we do at least 3 projects per year in order to boost or develop the aspect of Masanga Hospital and Rural. So I believe when we go back, we'll create our impact, what we've learned here to Masanga by creating a team and also go through a lot of projects.
Why do you think this training is important for your organization?
Masanga being a non-profitable organization and being an organization based on charity, wherein we create a very good medical facilities for our staff, of our patients, and in a cheaper project. We have very different sectors. We have the college, we have the business, we have the project called Kappa-Care, we have the hospital. So I believe each and every one of these projects might able to tap into local fundraising. So I believe Masanga Hospital, being a very successful hospital in this country, as a teaching hospital, training different people, I believe it could help us greatly, because we are diversified in very many areas, not only in terms of treating patients, but also education and that of research.
And any last word for our audience?
This is one of the most educative and let me say important training I've got through my life, and I believe if we are able to focus on local fundraising, we are in the international fund is reducing drastically. I believe we will be able to develop this country and tap a lot of resources. So my word is that I want us to come together and continue short a process and make sure that we implement what you've learned from this.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much for having me. Yeah.